The Woods is a gripping thriller by Harlan Coben, blending mystery, family secrets, and suspense. The novel masterfully explores themes of loss, memory, betrayal, and the lasting effects of the past. With Coben's signature style of unexpected twists and moral ambiguity, The Woods keeps readers questioning the truth until the final pages. Setting and atmosphere. The story unfolds primarily in New Jersey, shifting between the present day and 20 years earlier, during a tragic summer camp event. The dual timelines create a layered narrative as the past continues to cast shadows over the present. The atmosphere is dense with suspense and emotional tension. The woods themselves become a metaphor for secrets buried deep, representing the unknown and the darkness that characters must confront. Main characters: Paul Copeland, Cope. The protagonist, a dedicated county prosecutor. Paul is driven, intelligent, and haunted by the disappearance of his sister, Camille, 20 years earlier during a summer camp tragedy. Lucy Gold, a college professor and Paul's former love interest. Lucy also carries scars from the past, connected to the events in the woods. Camille Copeland, Paul's younger sister, who disappeared during the camp incident and is presumed dead. Her fate remains a central mystery in the novel. Gil Perez, Paul's close friend from the past, whose role in the summer camp events is crucial. The victims: 4 teenagers who wandered into the woods 2 decades ago. 2 were found murdered, while 2 vanished, including Camille. Paul's parents, especially his father, whose behavior and choices after Camille's disappearance deeply affect Paul's outlook on life and justice. Plot summary. 1. The tragedy in the woods. The central event of the novel revolves around a tragic night at summer camp, where 4 teenagers sneaked into the woods. 2 bodies were discovered, brutally murdered. Camille Copeland and another boy vanished, presumed dead after exhaustive searches failed to locate them. This tragedy leaves deep scars on the survivors and their families. For Paul Copeland, the loss of his sister defines his life, shaping his relationships and his pursuit of justice. 2. The present-day mystery. 20 years later, Paul Copeland is now a county prosecutor working on a high-profile rape case involving wealthy defendants. He uses his position to fight for justice for the vulnerable, perhaps as a way to atone for his inability to protect his sister. However, Paul's world is shaken when a murder victim is discovered. A man who appears to be the other missing boy from the camp incident, believed to have died alongside Camille. The discovery raises terrifying questions. If this man survived, what happened that night? Could Camille still be alive? Who killed the man now, and why? 3. Reopening old wounds. Paul is forced to revisit the past he tried to bury. His investigation leads him to Lucy Gold, his former love from camp, whose own family harbors secrets connected to the tragedy. Their reunion is tense and complicated. Both have moved on with their lives, yet the events of that night tie them together, whether they like it or not. As Paul and Lucy dig deeper, they confront family betrayals that altered their lives, half-truths and lies told to protect loved ones, the pain of not knowing what truly happened. 4. The intersection of cases. While dealing with the personal mystery of his sister's disappearance, Paul continues working on his rape case, which involves powerful, privileged individuals. This case brings ethical dilemmas into sharp focus. The pressure of political influence on the justice system. The temptation to use public power for private answers. The blurred lines between right and wrong, justice and revenge. Paul's pursuit of justice in the courtroom mirrors his personal quest for truth, making readers question whether he can balance the two. 5. Secrets in the woods. The novel intensifies as Paul uncovers more about the night in the woods, a night shrouded in secrecy and betrayal. The family dynamics that influence the events, including abuse of power and manipulation. Shocking revelations about those he thought he knew best. Each discovery deepens the mystery, adding layers of complexity. The woods become a symbol, a place where innocence was lost, but also where the truth lies hidden, waiting to be unearthed. 6. The human cost of secrets. Coben weaves in emotional depth, focusing on how the past trauma of losing Camille has impacted Paul's relationships. He struggles with trust and intimacy, especially with women. Parenting. As a single father, he is fiercely protective of his daughter, fearing she might be taken from him like Camille. Sense of identity. Paul questions whether he is defined by justice or by his obsession with the past. Key themes. 1. Memory and truth. The novel explores how memories can be deceptive. Paul's recollections of that fateful night are fragmented, leaving readers to question. 2. The impact of trauma. The psychological effects of unresolved loss are central. Paul's life, career, and relationships have been shaped by the void Camille's disappearance left. 3. Justice versus revenge. As a prosecutor, Paul believes in the rule of law, yet his personal desire for answers pushes him to blur ethical lines. The novel challenges readers to consider: does the end justify the means? 4. Family and betrayal. Family plays a dual role. As a source of strength, driving Paul's pursuit of truth. As a source of pain, hiding secrets that might be better left uncovered. 5. The past's grip on the present. The narrative structure, shifting between past and present, highlights how unresolved events shape the future. Paul learns that to find peace, he must face the darkness in the woods. Tone and style. Coben's style in the woods is fast-paced yet emotionally introspective, filled with cliffhangers and unexpected twists. Character-driven, focusing on moral ambiguity and psychological depth. The narrative tone is tense, with moments of tenderness and vulnerability, especially when Paul interacts with his daughter or reflects on his lost sister. Conclusion, without spoilers. The Woods by Harlan Coben is a masterful blend of mystery and emotional depth. It's a novel about the pain of not knowing, the lengths we'll go to for closure, the realization that sometimes the truth is more complex and painful than the lie. With compelling characters, layered storytelling, and twists that keep readers guessing, The Woods remains one of Coben's most thought-provoking and suspenseful works. It poses the ultimate question: if you had the chance to uncover the truth, no matter the cost, would you take it? The answer lies in the woods, where secrets linger, and some mysteries are better left unsolved.